Hello, hello, good night, one and all. Good night, good night. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds. Just waiting on persons to come on in. Let me see what's happening here. Hiding the light. No. One moment. Right. Waiting, 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 waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Let's see. I'm here waiting, 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 waiting. Am I going to wait in vain? Should I wait in vain? Tell me, should I wait in vain? I don't think so. But I'm waiting, waiting, waiting to see who is going to come on in. And who is coming in? Oh, it's warm. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Let's see. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Who is the second person in here? Say hello. Let me know who is here. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Jump on in. It's kind of difficult to be speaking to the phone, but I hope that persons who are watching me on the replay are having a blessed and peaceful day when they see this video. I trust that you have a wonderful week and I pray that you have a productive week ahead. I see two persons here. Who is the second person joining me tonight? You can just let me know in the chat, please and thank you. I was here saying I don't want to wait in vain, you know. You know that song by Marley, I don't want to wait in vain. So it's been 3 minutes, yes, and I'm here waiting. Saunders cancel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Could you do me the honor of just double tapping the screen to like the live, please and thank you. I am doing well and I am hosting from the beautiful island of Jamaica. Which country are you joining me from? Saunders. And do you have a YouTube channel? You can let me know. How are you as well? But just here singing, I don't want to wait in vain, you know? Because I'm here waiting. I know that persons have all their plans and everything for the weekend. It's a Mother's Day weekend and all. So a lot of persons are doing their preparation. I too have to do my preparation. So I don't intend to stay here long tonight. But I want more persons to come on in for us to have a fulsome conversation. So I'm just waiting. It's like having meetings and waiting for persons to join. You have to ask the others who are here. Give me 5 more minutes to allow others to come on in. So I guess that's what I'm doing now, giving others 5 more minutes to come on in. So come on in. When you come on in, just double tap the screen to give me a like, thumbs up the live. Avery, thank you so much, Avery. How are you doing? How are you? And where are you watching me from? I'm KC for the persons who are seeing me for the first time. I'm KC. I do daily inspirational lessons, and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds. Yeah. So, Avery, you're doing good, and that's awesome. Where are you watching me from, though? Where are you watching me from, Avery? Okay, hi, BC. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm here singing I Don't Want to Wait in Vain. Yes, thank you so much. I know that that's automatic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Waiting on the others to come on in. But one person who are here, you can just share how your week was and, you know, something that you did that is or that was inspiring. Um, come on in, persons who are here. Kindly double tap the screen. Well, I believe that persons would have done that already. Alright, so tonight I am going to go through the lessons that I would have shared, and when more persons are in, then I can go to other matters. Yeah. So the lesson that I would have shared first this week was the style that really counts. And when you speak about the style that really counts, a lot of persons have um, different ideas or a different style per se. Hi, Sharon. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving me the thumbs up and all. Hi, Licia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was here singing to myself, I don't want to wait in vain. I'm here waiting, waiting, waiting. Like I'm in the classroom saying, give the others 5 more minutes. Students, 5 more. Ay. Casey in chat had a good week. Did my morning walks, had a good week. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And that's something I need to start doing more too, Sharon, to do more walks, yeah? Um, Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful moms in Jamaica and the rest of the world. Thank you so much, Saunders. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to speak about that in a short while, but just going through my lessons first, allowing more persons to join so we can have a fulsome conversation. Edwin Christopher, Gracia, hi, where are you joining me from, Edwin? Hi, it's first I'm seeing this name here, but I thank you so much for stopping by, Edwin. Thank you, where are you watching me from? And Licia, how are you doing, my darling? How are you? I realized that the device that I use to watch the videos, some of the videos, I am no longer allowed to put my statement watching all the way through. Anytime I ever come over there and put that, then you see I'm not allowed to make any other comments going forward. So I try to change it up, but you would have seen that, Lisa and Sharon. Watch the videos, but saying something else. Alright, so I was on to the first topic I did for the week, and it is the style that really counts. And I want to ask persons who are here, what everybody have different style, but the style that really counts for the Lord, what is it? It is really, this lesson was about two young ladies going out and doing their missionary, yeah. And hi Allegra, hi my darling, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. And you are watching me from London, Edwin. Thank you. I always speak about the gentleman who watched me from London on my first live, Warrior of God. He came on. I will never forget that. My first ever live, it was Warrior of God, and he kept me going. I've never seen him after. But you saying that you're from London, it just reminded, well, it reminded me of him. Yeah, so thank you so much, Edwin, for stopping by. I really appreciate this. Just reach home. I'm going to put the phone on the stand and just listen. Okay, my darling. Okay, I understand. Understand. I know how it is on a Saturday here as well. We figure that you do a lot of errands today and tired and all, and you're just taking a five. Yeah, understand. Hi Barry, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna have to tell Barry if you double tap the screen. Barry know that. Double tap. That goes without saying. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Allegra. Thank you, thank you. But I am going to go through my lessons and we can, have a discussion about other stuff that I have here to talk about. But also I'm multitasking and reading the chat, which, goes without saying. I have to engage. The great Bob Marley once said, the most beautiful curve on a woman's body is her smile. He was, yes, a wise man indeed. I'm watching your chat from Queens. Okay. Okay, Saunders. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You make me feel good. Bless you. Oh, really? I do. Well, happy to hear that. It's a beautiful gesture. Thank you. Um, yes, thank you so much, Barry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I'm saying. It goes without saying. Barry's going to come in and automatically you're going to get a thumbs up. Yeah, I know that. So, and I have adopted that too, Barry. Thank you. All right, the style that really counts. That was the first lesson I did this week. And as I was saying, we all have different styles. So some of us like to do other things. Like I was saying that through my conviction, I could not understand why persons kept on asking me, are you a Christian? Are you a Christian? Wanting to have conversation with me about God and all. And at that time, I was not fully, I was saved, but not the ultimate to go into water baptism and all. I was a little bit confused because for me, I did not see myself doing anything different from other ladies. I look normal. And when I read this, I realized too that, you know, it's just different when the anointing of the Lord is on you. It's just a different aura that you would have been discussed. You sorry that you would have displayed. And these beautiful ladies went out to do their missionary and they were just dressed elegantly. How many of us here are comfortable to go out of the house without wearing makeup? How many of us are here that accept ourselves? We're mothers, yes? Some of us are mothers, some of us, maternal mothers and otherwise. And the word of God said that we're beautiful and wonderfully made. So I just want to know how many of us really accept that we are beautiful and wonderfully made. This is just something for us to think about. Can we get up out of our bed and just wash our face and feel comfortable to go out to let persons see us? Are we comfortable? And I was having this conversation as well that, it's interesting to see that persons who are going on walk, like you're going to walk and you're going to sweat and all, and you still have to, well, yeah, persons choose to put on a lot of makeup just to go and do their walk for whatever reason. But this lesson would have taught us that what really counts, the style that really counts. And that is something in Romans 13 verse 14 it reads, put on the Lord Jesus Christ and make no provision for the flesh to fulfill its lusts. Yeah, so be just saying for us to do our introspection, be confident in who you are, accept who you are, embrace who you are, and just develop, grow. There are so many other persons out there. You may think that you're not beautiful enough to go out there as is, but there are so many persons out there who would want to have what you have. You have a little blemish on your face, you have pimples or whatever. There are persons out there who would love to have what you have. And funny enough, I was having a conversation with a friend, and the person said that, I'm attracted to stretch marks. And in my mind, I couldn't understand. They said beauty lies, the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And in your head, you say that, oh, I have stretch marks and they're so disgusting and all of that. But there's somebody out there who would adore the stretch marks. Like the person said that, I love to see the stretch marks. And I'm like, wow, interesting. So little we know that the things that we do not like about ourselves, there are other persons admiring it about us. So just embrace it, yeah? Um, 90% of the time I'm all natural and covered. Okay, yes, Lisa. And that is very good. That is very good. 98%. That is very good, Lisa. Very, very good. I feel the same for me. To get up, I do that. Not that I can, I do. Mostly to get up in the morning to go out, wash my face. The most I'll do is to put on lip gloss or lipstick and just head to work. I find it is too time consuming to be doing this, do this, do this, do this. Everything I have to be doing, and when I come home, it annoys me to just be cognizant that you have the stuff on your face, you can't go on the bed, you can't do this, you have to wipe it off and all. I can't deal with that. So I just go that way. I ensure that I cleanse my skin. I ensure that I, just do the basic stuff and go through my day. Comb my hair. I realize that once you have a nice hair done, like hair do, you comb your hair, wash your hair, comb it well and all. You just go natural. You're naturally beautiful. So today, I'm just wanted you to embrace your natural beauty. Yeah, and it's very good for us to 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 do that more. It can't be like when you're out of the makeup, you are so unrecognizable. Be like, oh, is that Casey? That's not good. The next lesson I did was what will be written in that book for you. So this lesson was about a person in Jamaica. Will say it's a madman. So a man was on the street and persons were picking at him and making fun of the man with the book in his hand. But they said, what is in that stupid book? And some of us feel the same way with other persons around us. You see them, you think that they are ignorant. You feel like they are, they have nothing to show or for you to learn from them because of how they look. And those young kids, and I can attest, when I was younger, I used to afraid a madman. If I see them over the side, me I go over the other side. And if them want me, I shot, because I didn't know any better. So I can understand what these kids were doing here. And even as an adult now, I'm sure a lot of us not going to be so bold to go up to somebody who is of unsound mind and have a conversation. So I can understand that as well. It's natural. But the young man, the so-called madman, had the book with great deeds by humanity in favor of the needy. And a lot of weeping, and a big part of society is the needy. And also what is written in the book about you, or what do you think will be written in the book about you? Is it that when you see those kind of person, you lend a helping hand, or you laugh like these young kids that don't know any better, or you find help for them? What is it that you do when you see like persons of need on the road? Because the truth is, a lot of persons who are on the road that we may look at as being madman, they are not mad people or insane persons per se. They may just be homeless and they're not being cared for. So they look a particular way, they just want a little helping hand, somebody to give them a drink of water, juice, or something to eat, and whatever it may be, a clothes or something. But what is it that you do when you see persons of that nature on the road? What do you do? You can share that in the chat when you see those persons on the road. And I'm saying this, that it is not that they are on the road and they are mad people or insane persons per se. In Jamaica, we say madman. They're not always insane. They may just be homeless. Yeah? So what are the things that you do to help when you see them? You can think about it. You can also share in the chat. Welcome 5Gs. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, passing through. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Um, some of them can engage in great conversations. Yes, that is true, VC. And as I said, they are not mad. Like a lot of persons may say mad. So we don't just write them off to say, oh, this a man or this a woman and whatever, and do them harm or whatever. But we do something positive to them. I direct them to where they can get meals, shower. Yes, yes, and there are a lot of facilities here and other places in the world that help those kind of persons, homeless persons, that is, and it's good. Even if you're right, VC, if you don't have the cash to do anything for them, it's good that you have the information that can assist them. So beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, so I don't get any commentary what you do when you see them. I hope we don't fling stone at them. I say, and you know, to put our face in emotion and walk or do anything to harm them. But we understand, if so, if you have done that, yeah, you can ask the Lord for forgiveness, and you know better. So next time you do better in knowing that not all the persons that are on the street are really insane. All right, so this story, I want you guys, if you're listening, if you're here and you're hearing me loud and clear, can you drop a 1 in the chat, or 1 in the chat if you're blessed and highly favored? Drop a 1 in the chat. Let me know that you are here and you are hearing me well. So drop a 1 in the chat. The 1 in the chat. I'm not going to be here for long tonight. I know that a lot of us, we have our Mother's Day preparation, or you know, you want to rest and all of that. So let us speak about this topic. I want to know if you're here though, to just indicate by dropping a 1 in the chat or saying something. So I know on the boat. So one, Licia is on the throne. Licia, yes, you're blessed and highly favored. VC, yes, I declare that too over you. Blessed and highly favored. So VC and Licia is live in the chat. All right, I can go with that. The needy around us. So how many persons have running water in their pipe? Tell me, you're gonna have running water in a pipe now? How many persons have food to eat? How many persons have food and leftovers and throw out the leftovers? How many persons? Tell me. Yes. All right, VC say yes. How many persons have and food too? Yes. And how many persons have clothes? You buy clothes and you don't need the clothes. How many persons? Hmm? How many? Yes. Yeah, thankful. Yes, 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 yes. How many persons use the running water at the pipe water to wash their vehicles? How many persons is doing that? We can afford to do that. Yeah? How many persons? I'm sure a lot of persons do that. I can attest. I do that here. Sometimes I use the water at the pipe to wash the vehicle. I have food left. Sometimes, well, I try to feed a dog with the food. I don't like to waste food. And yes, I have so much. So much. Sometimes I have clothes that I put down I may wear one time, and I have another one. So you find that I have clothes upon clothes. Sometimes I don't even remember that I had this. You understand? And this story really opened my eyes to be extremely grateful for all that the Lord would have blessed us with, or blessed me with, in knowing the statistic. And the statistic is real. When I read the numbers, I'm going to read it for you. I guess I'm going to read this for you. Yeah? Live and direct. So, listen now, students, listen and think about it when I'm reading it, yeah? And it's, as I mentioned, it is a need around us. So some time ago, I received an email from a neighbor who is highly regarded by my family. The message she shared with me made me think a lot. It was about an African child who is faced looking a bit sad yet with surprise, was asking an unknown woman, "Are you telling me that the children of your country use water to play and that they buy animals to have as pet and spend a lot of money on them to feed them and to keep them healthy?" I'm sure a lot of us can attest to that, because in some countries, pets, animals, they are outside. They don't get any special treatment or care. Yeah, and they continue to say, "Are you telling me that in your country food is thrown out when the expiration date has passed? Are you telling me that in your country people wash their cars with portable water?" I spoke about that. Yes, we do that, but some persons are not privileged to do that. Yeah, and it is true, so true. Wasteful is commonplace in the lives of some, while misery rules in the life of a large percentage of humanity. This is a statistic. According to the 2013 data from the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, more than 50% of the children in India and Africa suffer from malnutrition, and more than 6 million children die from starvation every year on the planet. More than a quarter of the world's population lives below the poverty threshold, and more than 80% of the children in the world do not have access to antibiotics. 100 million live in the streets, and still many more millions are exploited sexually. Could there be a sadder statistic? Could there be? I'm asking you. Can you imagine one of your children, grandchildren, nieces, or nephews affected by those numbers? Can you? And we're celebrating Mother's Day tomorrow. And some of us are not maternal moms, but we would have played that role. And can you really think about your child or children, if your aunt or grandmother whatever, whomever, can you really think about anyone from your family being a part of this statistic? Tell me. And what are the simple things you can do to help? There are so many things that are affecting us, and people don't have antibiotics. Simple stuff. That is medication. And it's kids. Persons don't have food. We have food after water waste. It comes back to say we have water, the commodity that we, sometimes don't appreciate. We have it running just like so. And there are persons out there who just want a bottle to drink. Tell me, we have the opportunity to go out and to learn, to go to school. A lot of persons, we in Jamaica can identify this through our grandparents and great-grandparents when they would share their history with us, to say back in the day they had to go to school without shoe or bag and all of that. And can you believe that in today, 2025, you have persons going through that same thing? First of all, some of them don't even have the opportunity to go to school, much less to go barefooted or without a bag. So these are the things I would love for you to think about. When you're thinking about your life, that, oh, I don't have this, or I should have had that, or I could have, and all of that, just think how blessed you are, blessed and highly favored. In the smallest things in our life, just remember that there are other persons who would go the extra mile to get an ounce of what you have. And as I always say, no matter how you have it, there is somebody who is going to be better, and there is somebody who's going to be worse. So just embrace and appreciate what you have now. Be grateful for every moment. Yeah? So don't think about what you could have, what you didn't, and all you have now. So just be grateful for all that the Lord would have blessed you with. Can you imagine some persons going to bed now? Not even going to bed. We can say we're going to bed and we have a bed. How many persons in here have a bed? If you have a bed, I was going to say right bed. But I'm sure that a lot of us, so 10 persons are here, and I can guarantee that most of us here, we have a bed. We have a bed. And then we have the bed. We are aspiring to get a better bed. So we have a double bed, and we are saying we want a queen bed. And we may have a queen bed, and we are saying we want a king bed, don't it? But there are some persons out there who don't want these children here. They don't have, they're only dreaming of a bed. They're only dreaming of a bed. So people, when you look on life and you think about all the things that you don't have, just give God thanks for all the things that you do have. Yeah, and it's a lot. It's a whole lot. Even if you don't have a head, exactly. If you don't have a bed head, you have a bed. And we all, a lot of us fuss about that, or is concerned about having a bed head. You know? And the greater part is you having a bed. Make sure most of us here have a bed. Even if a blow up bed, it's a bed. Yeah? You go up there, you feel comfortable and you're sleeping. But there are persons out there who they don't even know what a bed is. Like they heard of bed, but to experience it, they have not. We have so much. Some of we have 2, 3 bed. Yeah? So before we think about complaining, murmuring, and all of that, let us lift our hands and be thankful. Yeah, be thankful. Yes, Liz getting you on the phone. And also the last lesson that I did for the week was the poor, they won't cease. And you would have seen I was reading the scripture the other day, read the crucifixion. The young lady, she was Mary Magdalene. She was so grateful for what Jesus would have done for her, to the point where she took the oil and she just, wash him with the oil and all. And they were like, that's expensive oil. You could have used that to buy and feed the poor and all of that. But this, the poor will never cease. The poor will always be around us. And what is it that me, Kemisi, are gonna do, you, Lisi, are gonna do, VC, gonna do to impact a life? What is it that you are going to do, and what is it that you have done? It says the basic stuff. Let us follow his example, that is Jesus' example. It's easier said than done because they have so many different type of people with personalities and all around us. And yes, we aspire to do that as, believers. And it just takes time, a day at a time, one day at a time. And we only get better through experience and, seeing what others would have done and you experiencing things on your own as well. And let us serve in the ministry to the afflicted and the suffering. Right? Let us not selfishly hold on our position. Yeah, ever, and it's the same thing. Like some persons, they find it so hard. They're thinking about their self. Like, I may have rice, flour, sugar, and all of that in my house, and somebody is in need of a meal. I'm going to be thinking that I can't give you my rice, I need my rice and all, but I have flour, I can use the flour. So, and there are so many other things, like we are here today and tomorrow, like just like that, you don't know what may happen. You're gone. Life is so fragile, and the way how you behave with others, no, that is how they are going to remember you. There isn't anything that anybody can do for me when I close my eyes, and there isn't anything I can do for anyone when I close my eyes. I have $5 now. I see someone of need, I can help the person. I'm going to buy the person a meal. Maybe it could be that if I walk down the road, something as simple as, hit my toe or something, and I'm out. I'm hearing all these stories of persons go to the hospital with just a small injury. And that's it for them. They didn't come back home. They went in the coffin. And there are so many other instances where you may get up and you're just having a simple headache, and that is it. You're gone. That little $5 can't do nothing for you. You're gone. What are you going to do? What is it that you're going to do? You can't carry anything with you. So yes, Barry, that is it. A lot of us look on material things or possession and think, oh, I am here and you have all of this. The big house that we have, the mansion, we may say, the cars, the this, the that, we can't carry none of them with we. When you're dead gone, even the things that you would have mentioned to be done for you when that you would like, it's no guarantee that it's going to be done. So what are you? You just have to live life, make good memories, and do good. That is it. We can't do, and it is so real, because I would have come upon persons who I see them last week, this week they've gone. Them place there, rotten down, or in Jamaica we say run down, gone. They can't do nothing with it. It's gone, it's dead. They say their business dead with the owner. It's just life. Things that you would have done, sometimes it just go. So we just have to be mindful of how we are living, and just know that all that we do reflect our legacy. So when we go, what is it that you can take from my book. And it's a beautiful thing for me to start this journey, because I know that my kids, my grandkids, will always have Casey inspirational tales here. They say, oh, that's grandma, look at her, how she was. And these memories will be here for them forever. They can do whatever with it, and they can continue, or they can just use it for. But it's good to know that you made that legacy, and it's a good positive one. I made a good foundation, and I would love to have my foundation um, carry carry forth accordingly. So yes, so think about it. All that we're doing here on earth, does it really matter? And I know, alright, so those were the lessons that I would have shared for the week. And I hope that you were blessed and inspired. I would have seen that persons from other parts that's of the world that are not subscribed to me watched, and I really really appreciate that. That is something that I appreciate more going on this journey, to have persons find me. Because it appears that when I find them, they don't like, genuine. They just come on, watch a little short. That's why I stopped doing the shorts too, because they watch a little um 15-second shorts, and that's it. When they go, that go as well. They don't tend to come back. But when persons really see your video and stop to say, oh, I love this about, I love the voice, I love the scenery, I love the lesson, everything just resonated. Yes, I said yes, thank you, Jesus. At least one. Some of them don't even speak English, but they understand. So good. I love that. I love that. So I find that I have captured some of those persons. And I also realize that more persons are watching me that are subscribed to my channel, which is good too. It wasn't always like that. So glory be to God for that. Now, I want to go into another lesson. And as I said, I don't intend to stay here late or long, that is long. So I want tomorrow is Mother's Day. I mentioned that not everyone here are maternal moms, and so but we would have, or some would have gotten the opportunity to do something for someone. Yeah. So I want you to just share in the season, in the spirit of Mother's Day, and celebrating yourself. And that's the next thing too. We as mothers, we have to celebrate ourselves. Because if we sit down and wait on other persons to do it, it may not get done. Yeah? So first, as I mentioned earlier, that you have to identify the beauty that you possess. So each day you do your affirmation and beautiful and wonderfully made, and all those positive things over your temple. And it's the same thing with building the confidence to know that you're a good mother. There's no book out there that states how to be a good mother. Yeah? Because every child is so different. What works for that child in that book may not work for my child over here. So we just have to use, and I say use the common sense and go through. And I'm saying we have done a good job, because when you look on your child is fed. Your child look well cared for. Your child is going to school. Your child learn about the Lord. All those beautiful things you would have teach your child or your children. Thank you so much. Who is this? Vachu? Is that Vachu? Thank you, thank you. And I just want you to share with me now. I want to learn from you, and you can learn from me too. What are name two things that you are grateful for from your mother? Two things that your mother would have taught you. that you would have used now being a mother to your child? This is interesting. I want to hear from you. Two things that you would have learned from your mom and you're using it now to teach your child or to grow your child. So for me, let me start as usual. I learned to be content. My mother taught me that to be content. So in all situations, I'm content. It doesn't matter if I have a lot of money or a lot of food or whatever. I am just content, and I know that in there is a season for everything. I am so aware of that. And this saying that little is much when Christ is in it. And that is something that I hold dear to me, that little is much when Christ is in it. My mother also taught me about cleanliness. We say that cleanliness, or she used to say cleanliness is next to godliness. And it is so true. I feel like I am more at peace when the place is clean. And also to take care of yourself when I cannot go lie down and I'm dirty. Or, if the outside of the yard is dirty, it's hard. If I'm cooking, the stove has to be clean. I have to go in a clean kitchen, clean environment. It gives me a different feeling. Yeah? So those two things that I would have learned. There's so much more that I've learned, but just those two things. Just going to read some of what is here. I learned that being content is important. Well, yes, we're sisters, so yeah. And for persons who are here, joining me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do daily inspirational lessons, and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds. And on the line is Vibing with VC, who is my sister. She does travel content of Jamaica, so you can check her out as well. So Vachu, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. You can share where you're watching me from as well. I'm grateful to your mother. I want to thank her because she gave birth to a beautiful girl. Okay, Vachu, thank you. Setting goals and actually working towards them. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that is imperative. Because I care how small it is. It is. Um, you have to have your objective to go to reaching that goal. And how to love myself and always be grateful. Yes, Lisa. Yes, yes, gratefulness. And loving yourself is very important too. Great, great value there. And hi, Miss Do It Yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Thank you, thank you. How are you? How are you doing? I know also that this season is one that may be emotional for a lot of persons because they would have lost their mom or their guardian. And, this is just a sad time for some persons. But our prayers go with you. And I mentioned earlier that we live for memories, not dreams. Yeah? And I'm sure that mommy would have left some great memories here that you would live on or used to live on in your life. Yeah. I'm from USA. I can see many girls in the comment section. Are you running? I don't know, but there are a lot of beautiful ladies here, Bachu, a whole lot of beautiful ladies. I am well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Happy to hear that. And I know you are a mom, Adrian. Adrian, if I said it correct. And also a grandmother. So that's a beautiful thing there, being a mom and a grandmother. I would love to have life to see my grandchildren. That's something I would love to experience. Yeah. So thank you, my darling, for stopping by. Thank you. And another thing that I want you to reflect on, I want you to reflect on too, in this season, there are a handful indeed, but they always say you can't live without them. Or it's hard for them, for you to have them and to say, oh, me can't bother with them and wanting them to go. You may feel that way, overwhelmed at times, but then when they are gone, you miss them so much. It's like a part of you leave when they go. So yeah, I can understand, but they're a true blessing. True blessing. Yeah, and I would love the Lord to bless you with long life and good health and strength, Adrian, for you to live to see Ross become an adult, and just for him to express gratitude towards you in nurturing him no as a little boy. That would be a beautiful, well, I'm just imagining it. I can only think about how you feel about it. To see him grow and to come back to do good to you, and how mature he is at this young age. I can only imagine how he would be at a older age. Like, wow, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm thinking out loud. Ah, you're 23? You're welcome, my dear. My age, right? I should share my age. I am very much older than that, though. Vachu. I am very much older than that. All right, so think about this one. What one thing have you sacrificed for your child? That's food for thought. I want you to tell me. What one thing have you sacrificed for your child? Think about, well, I wouldn't say I for me, I believe that sacrificing school for my child, because when I was on the verge of going to university, I got pregnant and I had to, well, I didn't have any choice but to take my child here. They said that it is delayed but not denied, and I did carry my child, went through the everything with him. But the beautiful thing about it is that I went back to school and I showed him what hard work and dedication is, going through it with him. So that's my sacrifice. I know that a lot of ladies perhaps would not, they probably would do otherwise. They may feel discouraged as well to have the child and to think about, um, still wanting to aspire to go towards their dreams and, you know, not doing it because, as I said, just feeling demotivated. How am I? Or to just be thinking, how. Yeah, how am I going to do it with a young baby? How am I going to do this? And finding all the excuses. But glory be to God, I did not. I persevered and I did it. And as I said, I am a leader by example. So I did it with my child, and he has eyes and ears and everything, can see all that I've done for him. Hi John, hi. I sacrifice anything. Okay, Vachu, okay. Sethi, Sethi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know if you're a girl, a male or a female, but thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is a good question. I don't like to think of it as a sacrifice. I just think of making better life for them because I made these little people, and little people that depends on you no matter what. Yes, 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 yes. Indeed, indeed. But yeah, a lot of persons may not write Miss Do It Yourself, but then there are persons who would have done otherwise. Hence why I put it that way, because we look at it and say that yes, it is our responsibility to do all of that. But I mean, they coming in at that time, it would have set you back or reduce their opportunity in doing something, or delay or whatever it may be, because in everything in our life we have to make sacrifices. It doesn't I can understand how the word may be, but the reality is that in everything that we do, look at it, we have to make some sacrifice. So for example, you may want a particular job, or your dream is to get a particular job or to start a particular business and all of that. But going through that process, you have to make some sacrifices. It's hard. It may be that you deplete the time at home, you spend less time with family, you spend less time in going out with friends, you spend less time in spending time with God, you spend less time in taking care of your mental health and all of that because you're on the go. So those are the sacrifices that you would have made to get to where you want to go. So I just look at it, even to go into school, you make the sacrifice with time, you eliminate all your social um, opportunities or social enjoyment or whatever it may be. You delete all that from your plate just to get where you want to go. So that's just how I saw it and how I see it now, coming from Liviz, Lexi House and Collected. Okay. Okay, with love and respect, I support. Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly though. Now that they are grown, I feel like I sacrificed my own space because they still live with me. Mm. Yeah, I can understand that too. I can understand that too, Miss Do It Yourself. I can understand that. You see, in everything there is some sacrifice. But at the same time, they probably looking at it as a sacrifice too. I'm sacrificing this in living with mom just to get my own home, or to save this amount of money, or to do this to make me a better person, or to finish school, or to get help with the kids, or whatever. They're looking at it as a sacrifice too. Yeah? So, I mean, as I said, everything in life, you give up something to earn something. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Okay, yes, okay, okay. So, Barry and Lisa, good connection there. Good, good, good. Good connection. Yeah, so we can think about those things as we go through our season and also our day tomorrow in celebrating mothers, lovely mothers. And I always say that mothers, they make a whole lot of sacrifices, a lot of effort put out for mothers in comparison to fathers and all. And you wonder, some of the fathers, they may be a little bit jealous to say everything a mommy this and mommy that. But I was having this conversation this week, and it just more and more resonate with me deeper, because being a mother, there is little time for yourself. When a father may go out and work and provide and and come in and say, oh, I'm tired, you of the mother being the homemaker, you have to be there cooking. Even if you work, you come home, you cook. That's just the nature of a woman. You want to see that everybody is well taken care of. You come home, you have to be there thinking about homework. And worse, you have to think about the house and a whole. What is to be there, what is to go there, every single thing. And more so for persons who are single mothers, you're out there doing it alone. You can't tell your child that um I didn't make any money this month, so I don't know it I go. But then the father can easily, well, I don't know how comfortable they are in doing it, but I would have heard persons saying it. They don't like nothing now go on, so I don't know what going to happen now, or things low, or I'm not able to do this month. But I'm thinking in myself that a mother is there. Can a mother really say to a child, I'm not able to do this, or nothing now go on? Can a mother stop for a minute to say, I cannot do this? And for persons who are joining me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do daily inspirational lessons, and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds, and I am hosting from Jamaica. So if you hear me come in and out of the standard English, please bear with me. I speak patois. That's my mother tongue. Okay. All right. So good night. It is Poet and Pulani. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. They have to focus on solving. When you come in, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. If I look so beautiful to you, double tap the screen to like the live. It helps. Thank you so much. They love to focus on solving problems. Yes, but beautiful. We are like that. We love to do that, VC, but at the same time we really don't take any break. That is it. We really don't take any break. Like, and I don't know why it is just so convenient for a father to get up and to say, I don't have it this month. It's okay, but I'm just looking at it to say, a mother, it's hard for a mother to say that I don't have it, because the mother has to find it. The mother has to find it. I don't, I try my very best to wrap my mind around something sometimes, but it's just the reality of life. And I also find that a lot of persons know the childbirth or bearing in Jamaica has decreased. I don't know how it is in your country, but it has decreased in Jamaica, because to take care of kids, it's not just expensive, but you need the resource, the human resource there with you. And that's not like first time back in the day where you have the father going out and doing a lot of work to provide. No, the time is getting harder. A lot of persons, they can't stay home to allow the man alone. Both persons has to work, and with so many things happening with children now, a lot of persons are, not thinking about, they're planning more in having kids. Planning more. Check out your new guest. Oh, okay. Right. Right. I see that. I'm not too sure either, but I'll be off here very soon. And I just want to leave you with a Bible verse that I find so fitting for this season. I would have heard it last week, and in the season where I felt a little bit overwhelmed, and I share too that sometimes you're doing some stuff and a lot of persons are not aware of what you're going through, but you're just doing it because you know that it is in need for you to do. And the comfort that comes to me was from Galatians 6 verse 9, and it says, let us not be weary of doing good, For at the perfect time, you hear that? For at the perfect time, what you do, your harvest will be, you will reap your harvest. Yes, so do not give up. So let us not be weary of doing good, for in perfect time you will reap an harvest if you do not give up. So this is my verse for you to think about as well. I don't know what you're doing in your life, and as a mother, I don't know what you're facing at this moment. I don't know the challenges or the circumstances. I don't know the situation at home and all that you're doing to provide for your family and to keep them whole. I'm not sure. But whatever you're doing, as I said, please do not be weary. Don't be weary of showing love to your child. Don't be weary of empowering and speaking life over your child. Don't be weary of feeding your child or children, keeping them clean and nurtured, sending them to school, teaching them about the Lord and all. Don't be weary of doing it, because you see, in perfect time, you will reap your harvest if you do not give up. And I find also that a lot of mothers, you have postmortem, and a lot of things happen mentally, and you see a lot give up, a whole lot give up. And even without just the challenges of life, a whole lot give up. And you would have seen on the news that some, it's just so overwhelmed, they go with their kids. They don't just go alone, they take their kids with them. But as I said, let us not be weary, right? Because in the perfect time, you will reap your harvest. It may not be tomorrow or next month or next year, but in God's perfect time, you will reap your harvest. It's just a beautiful thing to see when you grow your kids. I can just imagine how our parents feel to see that they would have raised us and we are now good citizens. You understand? It's just, there is no better feeling to know that you would have impacted a life that turns out to be positive. And I am looking forward to that time as well for my child or children, if it's God's willing. I just want to leave you there. I don't know what you are cooking for dinner tomorrow. Barry probably is cooking for Liz. But any plans for tomorrow? What you guys plan on doing? Anybody plan to do anything for you? Anything you can share with me before I go? I think I'm going to wrap up in 5 minutes. Any special occasion? Anything? Any plans? Any plans? Any plans? Well, my plan for tomorrow is just to go to church as usual. I know they're going to recognize moms tomorrow. And also to do something special, to eat something special. Guys, I'm going to try this for the first time. All my Jamaicans that are here, and persons otherwise too. If you know of jackfruit, I heard that you can use the jackfruit, like you can cook the jackfruit and eat it. So that is something that I'm going to try by cooking it, blending it and all. And of course I'm going to have my oxtail with other protein and my this and my that. I'm just going to do something special. It's simple, but you know, special to me. So I thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you don't have any other business, anything you want to share with me or to say to me at this moment, I believe I'm going to take my leave now. Wishing you a blessed and a productive week ahead. And for all the mommies that are here, I wish you joy, gladness, and great memories tomorrow. Be blessed and stay blessed, and in everything you do, please remember to inspire someone. I know that I am at 1 hour. Let's see how fast the 1 hour go. 1 hour and 9 minutes. I think I'll stay till 10 minutes. VC have two time. Okay. Yes, happy Mother's Day to you all. Happy Mother's Day, Lisa. So many persons. I know that I have my silent listeners as well. Persons who are listening that have not responded in the chat. Happy Mother's Day to you. God bless you. And I wish you peace and joy and gladness and great memories. So until next time, I am Casey. And please remember to inspire someone. Bye.